I'm Margaret DeVigo. Welcome. Happy New Year. This is Season 2, Episode 1. Woohoo! I was so excited when I got a notice from YouTube congratulating me on my 100 subscribers. I know that might not seem a lot to you, but to me, it's a great accomplishment. And you got to celebrate all the little things, right? Okay. So first of all, to the 100 subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing. And please, all of you, please subscribe to my channel. You'll learn a lot and about mental health, and you'll learn some recipes that I will share with you. Now, typically, I don't have a script when I do my YouTube channel. Why? Because when you're talking about a passion and a love that you have, you speak from the heart and you talk the truth, right? Basically. But today, it's really important today, and I do have a script. I did write things down because there's important information and I did not want to miss it or forget it. And this episode 1 is geared to you, the parents. How are you? Is this wave more stressful and are you feeling more anxious rather than the first one? So I spoke to a few parents, and this is what information I got. So the last lockdown, the government allowed more people to stay home with some income, which helped parents with children, and now they have taken that away. Now it has become more of a juggling act between my husband and I. I had to return to work, but the schools keep getting closed, which makes it harder to take care of the children. Harder to find a job as a mother. Employers I found did not want to hire moms due to closures and unknown schedules of schools. If kids have small symptoms like runny nose, they must stay home for 5 days, which means either my husband or I can't work. More last-minute decisions, leaving people more scrambled. People are more scared, so I have less family help. Harder to put children in after-school programs because of the fear of it getting locked down, which leads to the kids always being disappointed and sad. Kids feel more stressed because their routines keep getting interrupted. Less friends to be around because they are also in the same situation. How many of you can relate to that? Another parent wrote, "No, I did not find this wave more stressful. The first wave, there were a lot of unknowns. How long would this last? What was this sickness? What did this mean for everyone? I felt this was far more anxiety-inducing than this last wave. Also, at the time, I had a 2-year-old and a 6-week-old at home, by myself, isolated from family and friends or anyone who could help. The days were monotonous and never ended. Not only is maternity leave isolating to begin with, but maternity leave during a pandemic was also the most severe isolation I have ever experienced. I think the hardest part was not knowing when the end was coming. That and having a toddler and an infant to handle on my own when I was not in the best mental health. Now that I am back at work, handling this last wave was nowhere near fun, but not as stressful as the first. At least I can see my parents. My children are older. I have an idea of how these waves come and go. My son can understand social distancing and health regulations better. My connection to work, although not normal, helps me have a distraction and a secondary purpose and fill my days. I need to focus my attention on something, and work helps me do that. It helps me have goals and compartmentalize my day. And now we know that these lockdowns can't last forever, and to take advantage of the time we have." So I know that many of you can relate to these stories, and these stories sound familiar to you. And I'm sure there are many other stories out there. And one strategy to make yourself feel lighter is to write your story down. Share it, and you will quickly see you are not ever alone. You can share your story and strategies in the comment section of my YouTube. You never know when you will make someone else feel that they are not alone. Please reach out. It's not a sign of weakness. It's not a sign that you're not a good mom, a good parent. No, it's not. Please reach out. It'll be worth it. Now, I know pre-COVID, a lot of us did some traveling, some flying, some beautiful places. And if you recall when I hope I call them the right name because I don't want to offend them, the flight attendants, during their emergency presentation, they talk about the adults that are traveling with children. And if the oxygen mask comes down, put that oxygen mask on you first, and then you help your kids. And there's a reason for that, okay, with everyday life as well. Let's face it, before we can help our family, we need to be good to go. I'm going to quote from one of my favorite resources, and I really suggest you check out this resource. It's School Mental Health Ontario. It's fantastic. So this is the quote. "It is essential to take care of yourself, not just for your own well-being, but also for those who you care about and support. Caring for yourself improves your energy, your focus, your ability to cope with challenges, and your overall life experience. When you take care of yourself, you inspire and model for others to do the same." So that's what I want you to do. Reach out and take care of yourself. And how can you be kind to yourself? Dinner is a great example. You're at the end of the day and you got to make dinner. Don't overstress. Make something simple. Order in. The simple thing that you can make is a pita pizza. Look at that. How appetizing is that? It's cheese and sliced heirloom tomatoes. It's simple yet fast. You bake it at 425 for 8 minutes. And this could be such a great activity. It'll take the stress away between you and your kids that you've had all day. The kids can participate. It's fun. Put some music on, do a little dance, and it'll be a great way to end the day, and a delicious way as well. Pita pizza, here we go. So you go to your local store and you buy your pita, okay, and you prepare right on the cookie sheet. So from the baking sheet, it goes right into the oven, 425 for 8 minutes. Now, I wouldn't recommend adding a whole bunch of stuff on it, just a couple of ingredients, and it's delicious. All right, so here we go. We'll start off with 2. I always like to layer my flavors. I mean, you can go right away to putting the tomato sauce or your ingredients on here, but I like to season the pita as well. So I'm first going to start off with some olive oil. Who doesn't like olive oil? It's great. Just a bit. That's good. And we're going to smush it around like that. Just a light layer of olive oil. Okay. And I like to add some salt, not a lot, some pepper. And my favorite spice is thyme. I love it. In the summer I grow it and I dry it out, and then I run out, so I have to buy some. And I dry it out and I have thyme all the time. Okay, so we've seasoned our pita. This one I'm going to add some sauce, I think. Okay, this is straight tomato puree. And let me just put some on here as well. I'll put the bowl down. If you think it needs more, you just add more. And this is where the kids can get involved. You can have stations. One's in charge of the tomato sauce, the other one different toppings, and it's all good. Okay, and I'm going to use, I think, let me see, this buffalo mozzarella. I love using different cheeses on my pizza. and buffalo mozzarella is one of them. It's made with buffalo milk, and it's just so divine. I think that's good. And on top of that, I'm going to use the sliced pepperoni. So this isn't your typical pepperoni on your pepperoni pizza. This is dried cacciatore, which you find at any of your stores, and they're wrapped individually or they come in two. So I'm just going to put some on there, like that. And then the best part too is that you can always have some of the toppings because it's dinner time and you're starving. Okay, so that's one. On the next one, I'm going to add cherry tomatoes. I love cherry tomatoes on pizza. So here you are. Here's some cherry tomatoes. I bought the canned ones. You just grab a few, squeeze them so they break. And I also season these as well. So to this, I'm going to add a little olive oil, like that, and salt, pepper, and maybe to this one, I'll add some oregano. There we go. I'm going to mix it up a bit. You can taste it. Let's give it a taste. It's good. Okay, I'll use a different spoon now because and I'm just going to put that on there. Okay. That looks about right. How good would this taste on maybe a baguette that has been toasted? Okay. Now cheese-wise, I'm going to add some mozzarella. And I'm not going to grate it. I'm just going to slice it. I think 4 pieces will be good to go. 2, 3, 4. And you can always add some extra cheese on top. Parmigiano Reggiano. There you go. That's 2. Now I have another 2 here. Olive oil. Okay. Go to the smooshing station. Have your favorite song playing in the background. Okay. And some thyme from this one. This one's going to be no tomato sauce, and we're just going to add some prosciutto. Okay. We have to make everyone in the family happy. That's okay. We do it with love. Okay. And that's it for that one. After when they come out of the oven, we'll drizzle some more olive oil. All right. Now on this one, some sauce. Okay. And what about some hot pepper flakes? That sounds good. Okay. And we're going to add, let's see, we'll add more of this. the buffalo mozzarella. Okay. And we're going to try this Venezia sopressata, layered on top. I think 3 pieces is good to go. And that is it, my friends. How simple is that? Place them on a parchment-lined cookie sheet. These are going to go in the oven right now, and we'll see you in 8 minutes. All right. Okay, 8 minutes are up. Are you ready? Here they come, nice and hot. Oh yeah, very nice. And here's the other tray. And you can put them right on top of a charcuterie board, or you can leave them in the tray if you want. There we go, that's one. There you go. Beautiful. And let's see if I can do this. Cut them. You can hear how crunchy the pita gets. And if you want, you can place them under the broiler for the last 30 seconds or minute. Most of you probably are saying, they must be meat lovers because there really isn't any veggie pita. But thinly sliced zucchini would be great on this. Thinly sliced red pepper, green pepper. So because we don't have a veggie dish, I made a salad. And here you go. Here's the salad. And what I like to mix in my salad are sesame seeds and chia seeds. So healthy for you. Gives it a bit of a bite. And growing up Italian, we really didn't use salad dressings. Our salad dressings were very simple. It's just olive oil. Salt and pepper. And typically, wine vinegar. Shout out to my brother, he makes a great wine vinegar, but I'm using balsamic. There you go. And we'll just give that a quick toss. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. There you go, there's your salad. Yes, I like olive oil. There you go. Beautiful. So let's plate some. We'll go with this. Nice and cheesy. With some salad. There you go. Quick dinner. How easy was that? Sit down, enjoy it with your kids, and I think I'm going to feed my crew. Let's see. The prosciutto one goes to you. Let's see. Put this one to Frank.
Thank you.
And Connie, which one would you like?
Anyone. Don't give me Walters.
Here you go.
Ooh, that looks so good. Thank you.
Bon appetit, everybody.
Yes.
Appetit.
Bon appetit. Let's give this a try. Fresh. The cherry tomatoes, the
Oh
season.
my gosh.
You have to remember to layer your flavors, layer your spices, and it'll be great.
So
Ciao.
good.